Hi everyone. So I thought I would do a live video because I have never done one before. And basically I didn't have a chance to do a video today or pre-record one because I was out, which I'll tell you a little bit about in a second. So I thought, why not just give a live video ago and see what it is like, and I can talk about what I've been up to and some disappointing beauty products, because I've been speaking to a few people online on YouTube at the moment because they were asking me about disappointing beauty products. So I thought I would do a video on it, and I'm kind of aware sometimes that I don't really want to talk about disappointing products because I know that there's a person behind that brand who's working really, really hard and they think that their products are really great. So sometimes I kind of normally on my channel, if I haven't covered it, then you can email and ask me about it or message me and ask me what you think. But I'll either have not tried it or I didn't like it. So it's one or the other. Whereas the products that I do really like, I will sing and dance about them and rave about them, as you know. So I thought I would do a little bit of a video on it. I've sat here with my hot chocolate. And yeah, so I thought I would talk about them. But the reason I haven't recorded a video earlier on today was because I was at the NatWest Entrepreneur Accelerator program, which is something I got accepted onto, which is really, really cool. It is basically an accelerator program to help you to help support entrepreneurs in their business and growing them. So I get to go into Manchester and use the office space there for a few months and get to go to some training, which is really, really cool. So I was really excited about it. And I got there today and I was so utterly overwhelmed because I don't know if you ever get this, but everybody there was just so unapologetic about what they wanted to do. And they were like, yeah, I'm doing this. And they had so much conviction behind what they were doing. And I almost felt like I had to apologize for me being there. And I was like, oh yeah, these are my ideas. And I'm like a natural beauty blogger and I like to talk about health and wellness as well. And I was like, I'm really sorry for being here. I don't know what I'm doing. And I just felt like I couldn't step into what I was doing and owning it, which was really interesting for me, just because I didn't realize that about myself. I thought I was this like quite confident person who would be fine with telling everybody about what they're doing, but I was just second guessing myself with everything I was saying and like my ideas and what I wanted to do. And it was just like, oh my goodness, it's kind of crazy when you start to hear yourself talking to other people. So yeah, it was really cool to be there, and I'm really excited to go again tomorrow for the second part of the day and learn some more, and then go into Manchester like a couple of times a week and go and use that space and just be around some really awesome people. I met this one girl who was she has a makeup brand actually called Jekka Makeup, so you should check it out. It's not natural, but it's vegan. And it is she created it specifically for the LGBT community because she was a makeup artist, and some of the transgender people used to they do want to try and hide their beards, but they couldn't find anything full coverage enough. So she created this product, which is just one product, and it's called Conceal and Correct. And it's a full coverage concealer. And she's created it and she's just doing so well. And she's 22 years old and she's just killing it at life. And I was just like so in awe of her. And I can't wait to meet her again tomorrow and just kind of hang out with her because she's just awesome. So yeah, go and give her a check out. I know that's probably the first product that I've recommended on my channel, which isn't natural organic, but it's vegan. So like, you know, go and have a look. So yeah, so anyway, this is why I'm doing the YouTube live for the first time. I think you can, oh, look, I can see people commenting. This is exciting. Hello, Rob. Is it Bella or Bella? Oh, no, it's not morning here. It is nighttime. Thanks for liking my nails. I think it's Zoya that I've got on. And I'm thanks, Sarah. I get frustrated with myself. I had a chat with my best friend just before, and she was like, stop making excuses, Ailish. Like, if you don't have conviction about what you're doing and yourself, then you're never going to make it, and you're not going to make progress or have any breakthroughs. So I was like, yeah, but I really need to just like have more conviction and believe what I'm doing. It's like, and just kind of, yeah, back myself a little bit more. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's just like certain times of the month, maybe these things happen or what, but I just seem to sometimes just really, really question everything that I'm doing. So anyway, that is why you're doing, well, I'm doing a Facebook Live and you're getting a Facebook, no, it's not even Facebook, is it? It's YouTube. So that is why you're getting a YouTube Live today with me with my hot chocolate. So I thought I would talk about my disappointing beauty products, just because like I said before, I never normally talk about them, but I thought I would mention a few of them today. And I will mention some products in the brands that I do really love, just because I like to really support natural and organic, because it is a really small community. But also a couple of them they're just not very good. So I can't believe I said that. So the first one I'm going to go with, it's a really well-known brand, and I love RMS. Like, you know that I completely love their highlighters, I love their eye polishes, I love all of their lip and cheek pots. But the RMS mascara, for me, just didn't work whatsoever. I was really disappointed by it. I think because everything else is just so amazing that I anticipated this would be as well, and it really, really just let me down. So the wand is like this. It's quite thin, but it just didn't give me any volume or any length whatsoever. So I was really, really disappointed by it. Now, I don't know if anybody else has had any like luck with this and any success. Then if you did, then let me know in the comments, just because I'd be really interested to see if somebody else thought it was amazing. But mascaras and natural mascaras are notoriously hard to do well. Like, I have tested so many of them, and there's literally been like a handful that I really, really loved, and a couple that I was obsessed with. And you'll know about those if you've watched any of my other videos before, just because I'll rave on about them and I use them all the time. So yeah, that was my first disappointing product that I was just a bit like, shucks. Wasn't as good as what I thought it was going to be. The next one was just all round rubbish. I know I'm not holding back here tonight. I know, oh my goodness. But this is the True Glue All Natural Lash Adhesive. I'd heard loads of good stuff about this. I thought it was meant to be really good. And it is a natural lash glue that you use for obviously your fake lashes. And it was clear, which I really, really liked. But it did not stick my lashes to my eyelids whatsoever. Did nothing, like not even a tiny bit hold them down. So I was really, really upset about that, because I just had such high hopes. I really wanted a decent lash glue which didn't have any of the chemicals in it, and like just it also is clear, and I can't use it because I think I used it once and I was like, nah, this is rubbish. And I put it on Instagram, and another blogger replied saying, yeah, it was rubbish. And I'm like, I wish somebody had told me this was rubbish before I went and spent the money and waited for ages for it to come over from either America or Canada or wherever I got it from. So that was my next disappointing product. I did have 5. Oh yeah, there is 5. The next one, which is disappointing, which I love this brand for some of the products that they have created. And Lily Lolo is the brand, and their mascara is phenomenal. And a couple of other products that they have created are really, really great. But I just really struggle with their palettes. I feel like this is the Smoke and Mirrors palette. And for me, unless I wet the brush massively and like really go to town and try and get the colors out, they're really wishy-washy. And there's not very much color pigment or color payoff in them. And I really, really want a strong pigment and a lot of color payoff, because otherwise, like, people just can't see what I'm putting on. And this is one of the problems that I have with natural makeup at the moment, and especially being on YouTube, is that when I do makeup tutorials for you guys and put them live on here, so many of you are like, oh, you look so natural, it's really nice. And I'm like, if you'd have seen me in real life, you'd been like, whoa, you have a lot of makeup on there. And I know that some of my friends used to say it to me when I come around to their house after I'd done a makeup tutorial, and they're like, going out anywhere tonight, Ailish? And it's so funny how lighting really, really plays a part, but then also, well, it kind of is lighting in one sense, but then with this palette in general, the color payoff just isn't as strong as I want it to be, and it doesn't last whatsoever. It just faded so quickly, which is why I think Nude and Noir was really good when I did a wear test with them, and that lasted, and they had a really nice pigment. And there are some other brands who do have nice pigments, but I just wanted something really strong from this, and what I got was just a bit, yeah. So yeah, that was the next disappointing beauty product. The next one is this, which is completely my fault for buying the wrong color. I bought brown in this, and I should have bought black, and this was for my brows, for brow tinting. Now basically it didn't really do anything. It didn't do anything at all. And you'll have seen if you'd watched me before, you'll have seen my video on henna tinting brows. Does it work with this pack? Not that other one where I was in New Zealand and I went to somewhere to go and get my brows done, because that really worked. But yeah, this was just really disappointing. You have to leave it on for like blinking ages. It's ridiculous. It's so long you've got to leave it on for. Like I think one of my online friends, Emily, said that I had to leave this on for like at least 30 minutes to an hour. And if you were doing your whole head, you had to leave it on for 2 hours. Like, who wants to do that? Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, I guess you spend, like, when I go and get my hair done at the ends here, like I spend a while in the salon getting my hair done, and that takes a lot of time. But 2 hours at home with henna dyeing, no deal. So that was disappointing. And then finally, number 5. You know how much I love Bella Pierre, but I got it was their Conceal and Correct kit. And this was their green camouflage cream, which you're meant to pop around red areas, or if you've got like any rosacea and stuff, then the green cancels out the red. It was ridiculous. I looked awful. I've got another video on this, which I tested out the whole kit. Everything else was really good and I really liked it, but this, just the green did not work on me whatsoever. My skin tone looked really awful. My brother's girlfriend told me I look really awful as well. And yeah, the coloring it just made it look, my face look really weird. And I don't need any help in that department. So like, I'm weird enough as it is. I don't need to like start looking really weird in terms of my skin color too. So yeah, that was kind of my final disappointing product. I just thought I would do 5. There have been so many throughout the years, like mainly with mascara, like KOE's mascara. Oof, I was so disappointed with that as well. But the rest of that, like so many of their products are absolutely amazing. I think, and also it's just down to personal preference, I think, as well. So yeah, you can, like, it's all relative, isn't it? And just all down to your own personal opinion. So yeah. So I just thought I would do a really quick YouTube live so you could kind of have a chat with me if you wanted to. And thanks so much for commenting whilst I was live. I really appreciate it. But if you have any comments or want to ask me any questions, then just leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to sign up to the Glow Summit 2.0. I have some amazing people being interviewed by myself on their lifestyle, on green beauty, on their businesses, on their health, on yoga, on everything. I am so excited to be doing it, and it's launching on the 23rd of April. So I'll leave the link down below for that. So don't forget to sign up, and don't forget also to like and subscribe and share with all of your friends who might like this video too, because if I can grow, then I can help more people, and yes, green beauty will get bigger. So anyway, have a lovely evening, and I will speak to you again on Sunday evening. All right, take care. Bye bye.